If you're anything like me, you don't like a zipper hoodie that has the exposed zipper. But how do you apply HTV to that? In today's video, I am going to be walking you through exactly how to apply HTV to a zipper hoodie that has the lips or the overlap on the zipper. I'll walk you through placement as well as getting your design cut down the middle. If you're new here, I'm Jamila, the blogger over Color Me Crafty. Make sure you stick around to the end and let me know in the comments if this video helped you out at all. All right, let's get into it. You're going to need your Easy Press mat, your Easy Press or another heat press, your Cricut machine, a hoodie. You're also going to need an X-Acto knife and a weeding tool. I have scissors here just to cut down the vinyl. I am using Siser Reflective vinyl, and I also have some heat tape. First thing I'm going to do is turn my Easy Press on and set it for 320 at 20 seconds. There's a small gap between the lips of the zipper, so I'm going to try to pull that together first. I almost forgot. I am using my green sticky mat for this one. Let's go ahead and get the vinyl cut out, and while that's cutting, we'll fix the lips on the zipper. The reflective vinyl goes shiny side down onto the mat. And I'm just going to cut this down to size using my scissors and then use my brayer to secure it down on my sticky mat before I put it in my machine. Right here you can see the smallest little gap in between the two lips. So I'm going to use some heat tape to close that up and my heat press to try to press that together. And I'm just putting the heat tape on and pulling one side closed and stretching it over to the other side and a little piece down the middle. And you can see here that the lips are now touching. And for the method that I am going to show you, you want those lips to be touching each other. And I'm just going to heat it for a few seconds and then go ahead and remove that heat tape. The design is all finished cutting. I'm going to go ahead and remove that from the mat and get it weeded out. And I'm going to start by cutting off the excess off the bottom. A quick tip is if you heat up your heat press mat before you weed, weeding is a lot easier. Siser weeds like butter anyway, but this just kind of helps you be able to weed it even faster. Now that we have the design weeded, it's time for the fun part. I am going to go ahead and get my hoodie positioned on my mat the way that I want it. And I'm going to fold my design end to end and find my centers and just give it a quick pinch at the top and a quick pinch at the bottom. And that way I can use those pinches to line it up along that lip line. You want the center to be directly in the lip line of the design. And once you're happy with the placement, you can go ahead and press it on. I can't remember if this is hot peel, cool peel, or what, so I am testing a small corner and it wasn't quite ready, so that makes me feel like it is a cool peel. I'm going to grab my coaster. I have a ceramic coaster that I use to draw the heat out and help my vinyls or my cool and warm peel vinyls to cool off a little bit better. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove that carrier sheet. Allow it to cool for a couple seconds and then go ahead and grab your X-Acto knife. And what you're going to do with your X-Acto knife is very carefully cut down in between the two lips that cover the zipper. And you want an X-Acto knife that is pretty sharp, that's very sharp. You don't want it to drag or rip the vinyl. You want it to just smoothly cut through the vinyl. Now that I have it completely cut through the vinyl, I'm going to give it one more quick press, because if there's any lifting along the edges of that lip, I want that to kind of curl over the lip, if that makes sense. And when you're all done, you have the most perfect zipper hoodie. I love a hoodie where the design connects when the zipper is zipped up. I do not like a hoodie that exposes the zipper. It does something weird for my neurodivergent brain. Anyway, if you learned something in this video, go ahead and hit the like button and drop me a comment below. And also turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.